My name is Gianni Russo, a.k.a. Carlo, the infamous son-in-law from The Godfather. I'm now known as the Hollywood Godfather, and this is my story.
Before all of the wins in my portfolio, I was a little boy diagnosed with polio. Experimenting with cures, I tried every one. Felt everything in my right, but my left was numb. Walking with a limp, like will I ever run? Once again, or is this it? Am I forever done? Living in the hospital was never fun. Some people were cool, but not everyone.
Good evening, everyone. It's time for another Hollywood Godfather podcast. And I have to say, one of our guests tonight is a friend of mine for many, many years, and an amazing guy. He never stops working. And in fact, he just got off a plane from Belgium. And before I introduce him, I want to introduce my co-host, Jeannie Raymond. How are you, my darling?
I'm fantastic. So far, this has been the best thing I've done all day.
That government had a very boring life today.
No, I work for the government during the day, so it's been a little stressful.
Well, okay. Well, we won't go any further than that. We don't want to get too political too fast.
Oh, no.
Well, why don't you introduce our guest? Because he loves you.
How can you not love that face?
Oh, well, Al Sapienza, I'm so excited to have you back. I asked Gianni about once every 2 months, hey, when's Al's movie coming out? And, you know, I stalk you on your Instagram, and you are all over the place. I thought you were out of the country. And when Gianni said you were coming on, I was shocked. And then I recognized that background that you're back home again. So
I'm home again in New York.
Get around.
Yeah, I was actually in Bulgaria filming.
Oh, Bulgaria. Oh,
Bulgaria. Yeah, Belgium. You know, I stopped, changed planes, but Bulgaria. It was lovely. It's amazing. You know, it's funny. Like I have this impression that the United States is the center of the universe. Then you go to like Varna, Bulgaria, and there's these fantastic 5-star resorts on the Black Sea that we were shooting in, and they're gorgeous and modern, and the food has no preservatives like we do. And anyway, there's a lot of cool places in this world.
What were you doing there?
I was filming a movie called Murder in Paradise.
You do not sit still, my friend. I've seen you everywhere. I was jealous. My son's in Nashville. I saw you did. You said, if you're in Nashville tonight.
Yeah, we did a world premiere musical, 2 acts, full musical. We rehearsed it for 4 days, and we did it. Like, it just goes to show, on Broadway, you do 8 weeks, Beatlemania, we did a year, but we had 4 days. Everyone knew, you learn the lines before the first rehearsal, at least all the really smart actors did. And it was an experience. It's pretty good. I think it's going to go elsewhere,
What's the name of that?
Telophony. It's like a spiritual, religious experience this woman had, and it's based on a true story. I was the father, Deborah Renard, who I sing with from Dallas.
Oh, great.
He played the mom. And the guy who played my daughter's girlfriend, Johnny, when this guy sang, I was stunned.
Really?
Stunned. He's like a modern Brian Dennehy. If this guy got the right agent, he'd work nonstop. And he had a voice that was so beautiful. And he's this tough 6'2".
Oh, he's like an Irish tenor?
He's like I can't explain it. Imagine Brian Dennehy with like the short hair. It's a big guy. And then he opens his mouth, and it's this beautiful, soft, loving, and he won the voice. He won the voice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his name is Jake. Oh, my God. What's wrong with me? Jake Hoot, I think. Jade Hoot. I'll look it up. But this guy's wonderful. You got to look at it.
Did he win the voice in America? There's so many voices.
The whole America thing. And he made a record with Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, wow.
And, the guy's phenomenal. And he's a great actor, great natural actor, totally believable in the moment. Like a very talented and a nice old school guy, a nice Southern old school guy and dad. And
he's an old guy.
No, he's probably like 30.
Oh,
he looks like Brian.
I'm an old guy.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's him. That's him. He's
Cool.
fantastic.
Yeah, he resembles Brian Dennehy. That's funny.
And
Perfect.
I'm trying to get my agent to sign him because I know this guy will work nonstop. All the Dennehy roles, he'll get them all. Plus, he sings like his voice is gorgeous.
But he's an actor also and a singer.
He's starting to act, but he's a natural, Gianni. Like he had a lead in a musical on stage. He never overacted. He never underacted. The guy was great. His natural instincts and talent, I guess from singing all those years, he's just great. So we got to look out for this guy. I have to call him actually. I'm trying to get him an agent in LA.
So chronologically, since we spoke last,
Yeah.
how many projects have you done? 10, 20?
Jeez, I don't know. I'm going to be on Tracker. Either in the next 3 Sundays, I'm going to be on Tracker on CBS at 8 o'clock.
I know that. I watch that every once.
Yeah, isn't that good? That's like the network version of Reacher. He can't.
The funniest thing about that show, I watched it once or twice, and I mean, I like the guy.
Yeah.
The people we know, we take him out in 2 minutes. This guy's all over the place.
Yeah.
He's got a gun in his back pocket. He thinks he's wide open.
And it's funny. The episode I did brings him to New Jersey, and I'm the head of the mob. The episode, so it is pretty funny. But we let him live.
What was it? You looked like an autopsy photo.
That was from NCIS. I had a little arc on NCIS, the original one, and I wound up being autopsied. Great
makeup. Very, very real looking.
Yeah, well, really
what's the new martial arts one you're doing? Modei, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I did it with Robert Miano and Eric Roberts, and one of the James Bonds was in it. George Lazenby. It's about this like a super karate one-man wrecking machine, like a Van Damme, a new Van Damme from the Middle East, and he comes to America, and he's kind of like a spy, and he's fighting for truth and justice. What can I say? I don't know. And I think it was a while ago. I think I play a senator, and my brother is Eric Roberts, and it's a whole thing. I don't remember.
How's Eric Roberts been? I haven't seen him in years.
He's good. He works all the time too.
Oh my God. Yeah. He never stops
all the time. So
you're a busy guy. So, The Madness, I watched that one. Love that one.
Yeah. That was on, Netflix, right? Yeah.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I can't keep track.
And that guy was nominated for an Academy Award for acting. And a couple of nights ago, he's nominated for a SAG Award for a different project. He's a good actor. He does a lot of stuff. Domingo Coleman.
Who's that guy now?
It's like a 6'2" African-American handsome guy, maybe 6'3" or 4.
Wow.
Coleman Domingo. His name is either Coleman Domingo or Domingo Coleman. I think it's Coleman Domingo. No, listen, I'm getting old. I'm busy.
You only know them in their character names. You get so confused. You forget who they are.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know. So when you were last time, we talked about your Anna Nicole movie coming out. When's that coming? Can't wait for that one.
I have to check that out when it's coming out. I don't know, but I'm sure it's going to come out. It was a pretty well written movie. It was a good topic. Get good actors, Linda Hamilton and Cal Penn and who else? Anyway, there were good people in that. So we'll see.
You're constantly on television or in the movies now. That's great.
You know what, Gianni? Some people, love playing golf, going to Florida, vacationing, boating. I love working. That's why people ask me why I work. I'm the happiest when I'm on a set around interesting people to talk to. I love creative people far more than I like business people. I'm not a business people. They're all about money. They're all about getting money, and then they have fun once they have the money and spend the money. I have fun at work. So, the money's just a bonus. Like, to me, my work is fun. It's like a vacation.
What was the first project you and I worked on? I was trying to think of it.
Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind. Back in
you and I. I was going to say, what life is that? And I forgot.
The first project we worked on acting together was at the Drake Hotel. We stayed there for a long time on and off. We shot in Joliet, Illinois in a prison.
Oh,
And it was
that's
Prison
right.
Break.
Prison Break.
We were in a bunch of
Brett
episodes.
Ratner.
Yeah, we were the two mafia guys.
And it's so funny because when Brett got me that part, and I remember every Sunday we used to fly into Juliet and then truck us out to a prison.
Oh.
Now, most people who know me, I belong in prison, but I never wanted to go. And here we were, Jeannie, we were shooting this thing, and this is even before it aired. I think we did the pilot or the arc or something.
Yeah, we did that the whole first season we were in.
So now Brett Ratner comes. I called him. I said, "Come to my dressing room." I knew Brett since a little kid. He thought I was his father. It was funny. I met him at Caesar's Palace about 5 or 6 years of age.
Wow.
And his mother and I were going out, but he thought I was really his father. So every day he'd come and sit with me, and I'm with Sinatra, everybody in the back at the pool. And every day I'd give him a black chip. He thought it was like, that's $100. And then he told me once I might give a black chip because I took him from the casino. They gave him to me because I gave it away to the kid. When he went into the store and came back with all this cash, that was it. He was convinced. I said, "I'm not your father. Leave me alone." And then he used to go around the hotel. Dad, I stop doing that. Now look, he turned into a great director.
Yeah, he works all the time, does good stuff.
But long story short, I asked him, I said, "I want out of this." He said, "What are you talking about? This is going to be a big series." I said, "Hold it. All my life, I worked my ass off to stay out of prison. Now I'm flying here every Sunday. Remember, we stayed all week."
Yeah. And there were two electric chairs. There were two electric chairs still there. Remember those electric chairs with the leather straps? It was unbelievable.
And right outside our trailer was the prison gates with real prisoners in the yard. And it was the worst location because you had nowhere to go at night.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's funny.
And you, I remember all the time. And every time I worked with you, you were like, "I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to work anymore. I want to relax." Seriously. You were always like, you were always funny about that. You were like,
I had, to me, and I get a lot of calls, not like you, but I get a lot of calls because of The Godfather.
Yeah, because
they give me this whole spiel, and I said, why would I want to do this?
Yeah, I know.
But I've always been in business.
He's always off doing something fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, you're always off doing something. You mean Gianni? Yeah, he's singing. He's doing his show. He's reading his telling his stories. I mean, yeah.
But he and I, thanks to him today, he got me what I did a concert I thought last year was big in Baku, Azerbaijan. I had 2,500 people.
Where's Baku, Azerbaijan?
Baku, Azerbaijan.
By Bayonne?
Yeah, no, it's on the Caspian Sea.
Oh, the Lesbian Sea?
No, Caspian.
Oh, Caspian. Okay.
Get your head out of the gutter.
No, well, everything's woke now. They can have the Lesbian Sea. I like it, actually.
Jeannie, you ready for this? He booked us today. I swear to God, a couple hours ago. At a 9,000 seat theater.
9,000.
9,000.
There better be one seat out of 9,000 for your friend.
We'll get you in the front row in the VIP. I'm serious. You're going to be in the front row in the VIP. I played there last September, opened for the Fifth Dimension. It was sold out. It was a blast. And a year ago, I played there and opened for Herman's Hermits for Peter Noon. And that was a blast. And I sing, with Deborah Renard, the girl from Dallas. I have this whole singing act. But yeah, so I was telling him, like, Johnny Russo has this whole show. People will go crazy. The videos, the stories, Marilyn Monroe, JFK, the Lucchese's, the Gambinos, they'll love it. So he was like, yeah, let me talk to him. So this will be great.
So
Johnny, at your age, busier than probably you've ever been. You do not. Yeah. It's crazy.
They woke me up this morning from Dublin. I'm almost sold out January 2nd in Dublin. I didn't even know anybody knew me. They asked if I would do the 3rd. I said, of course. And now I'm talking to him. today was a day of days as far as bookings and whatever. That's great.
So where is it? This 9,000 seat place? Sorry, I missed.
Homedale, New Jersey, exit 116, Garden State Parkway. It's a gorgeous theater, beautiful venue.
It's the PNC Theater Arena, PNC Arena.
PNC Arena.
Arts Arena.
And when
And
you
I'm
gonna be
sorry.
there? Sorry. When?
Well, we're going to block the date.
Oh,
in
you
now.
haven't made.
It's gonna-
Okay.
No, it'll either be June, May or June or September, because Live Nation has it all for the summer for all those big acts.
Wow. 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 All
No,
right.
but he did this himself. He's
Wow.
called me. You want to do this? I said, yeah, I'll do it.
It'll be great. We'll have a great time.
Oh,
That'll be
no.
really fun.
You guys are
Yeah.
crazy. All right. We need to do a quick commercial.
All right.
Come right back.
We'll be right back.
During the commercial
In
break.
fact, I'm going to do the commercial live myself because I got so much going on. Thank God, with all you're hearing tonight, we have so much other things happening. But I want to start promoting my new book coming out on Kensington, which is a major mob publisher. And I don't know why they picked me, but I got another book coming out called Mafia Secrets. and it's already been reviewed and it's getting great raves. And with that, we're relaunching all the Godfather products. So people who've been going online to Corleone Fine Italian, by the end of this quarter, there'll be 53 new products, and you can go back online, or I can't report the grocery store yet, but there's 400 of them.
Oh, nice.
But that's what we're doing. So we're back with my good friend Al. You put a smile on my face every time I talk to this guy. He's so crazy. I love him.
So listen, have you been playing at the cutting room lately?
No, I never played a cutting room.
I played it. I think they hate me. You know, I'm really good friends with Steve Walter and I love Sue. And I posted a thing about, conservatism. There's some good points of it. And she came back and was all upset. What are you talking about? So I don't think they're going to book me there anymore. I'm very upset because I really like it. Yeah. She was very upset that I said something positive about conservatism. She was like, so you're happy that a rapist and a Nazi is in the White House? And I was like,
oh my God, one of those kind of guys. No, there's certain, I'm just crazy with what kind of rooms I want to work. Fortunately, like you, as an actor, with I turned, for my audience that don't know, I turned the book that I had called
Hollywood Godfather.
Hollywood. I forgot Hollywood. I forgot which one it was. Hollywood Godfather, and I made an 80-minute musical out of it, and we found stuff I can't believe.
Great.
I mean, Al, when you see this, my research, Mike Austin, is amazing. He found a picture of me at 12 and a half years of age, selling ballpoint pens in front of the Sherry Netherlands Hotel, still with my gimp arm. My left arm was still, deformed. But today you can find anything you want. It's insane.
Yeah, if you look hard enough.
No, but
that was on the internet somewhere? Oh my goodness.
They found it. And then they found another picture of me in a full body brace. In 1949, unbeknownst to me, I was the poster boy for Franklin Delano Roosevelt for the March of Dimes.
My God.
Because I was awarded the state, so they didn't have to get permission from anybody.
God.
I have all this stuff in it. It's insane. But I can't wait to do, thanks to you, the show in the PNC Arena in Jersey.
And making it a musical, it's so logical. You are musical. You sing great. You do Sinatra. And then you have all these references in that book about Sinatra and Tony Bennett and everybody else you cross paths with. I was once in a full banana bodysuit, but that's a whole other story.
What? Come on, elaborate on that.
No, I made it up just to make you laugh. It's just a joke.
Sure. That's so funny. Well, that's crazy. So
I got another movie that I'm going to do called Back for the Holidays or Home for the Holidays. It shoots in Canada and it's a horror flick, and I'm doing it in mid-March. Home for the Holidays, and it's totally an Italian themed family reunion, And then two of the people, hey man, turned out to be zombie ghosts.
How do you get these?
Yeah,
Are you a zombie or?
I'm Uncle Bruno. I'm a zombie ghost.
Oh my God. You do everything. You're in so many different movies. You're not typecast into one or another, but which makes it fun because you're all over the place.
So I have a funny story. Can I tell you a funny story?
Please.
So recently I had the same manager for decades and the same agent. I love my agent, Ro Diamond. She handles Kaylee Kuko, Polly Perrette, Joe Beth Williams, and she's fabulous. So I changed managers, and I'm with Zero Gravity now, and they're like a pretty, fancy outfit. So the guy, I finally get him on the telephone to have our first interview, and Ro set this up, Ro Diamond from SDB Partners. And before I said, listen, before we have a conversation, this is for real. I'm not making this up to make you laugh. This is totally for real. I said, before we say anything, I need to say something to you. If this coming Thursday, I have nothing to do, there's nothing better to do. If it's a dog food commercial and they want me to play the dog, I want to take the role. That's what I said to the guy. And I said, if you're on board with it, he goes, I love that. I love that work ethic. So I've been working with the guy for like a year. But that's how I started my conversation. I'll play the dog.
That's who you are, though.
Yeah, I want to work. I don't, and you know what? Some stuff you do is great. Some of it sucks. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, Al, you've got a daughter, right? Do you have one daughter or two daughters?
One
Little Alexis. She's 11. She's so adorable and sweet.
She is darling. So that keeps you busy.
Real busy.
Is that my grandson is 12? So like 5th or 6th grade?
She's in 5th grade. I do not push her to go in show business. I hope secretly, because I'm her dad, she's not trying to impress me, but she's very involved. She takes acting lessons, singing lessons. She sings, right. She dances. She's on the volleyball team. And you know what? Most important thing, she's a kind, intelligent, empathetic little kid. She's a good kid. She's like a little adult. And
that's so fun.
Well, it's the upbringing.
Right. Yeah. And now I've got a grandson and he's so talented, exactly like that. He's smart, he's talented, he's not bad to look at. He's this cutest little kid, and he is so kind. He's a fierce on the whatever sport he's playing. He's gonna win.
But how old is he?
He's 12.
Oh, 12.
But he's exactly like that. And he's so kind and empathetic, and his friends are the most important to him. He loves school. He's smart. And I tell him all the time, dude, you are a savage athlete. You're so smart, but I love the most that you're a good kid. And that's so important because there's a lot of little turds out there. Nowadays,
it's so important. When we were little, there were so many bullies, physical altercations on the playground. Now they actually don't allow any of that. But what city do you live in?
I live in Roy, but we're just here. We're near Salt Lake City,
Utah.
You're at Salt Lake. And where's your grandson? What city is he in?
He's just at South Ogden.
Good. So you're right there. That's
yeah. Great. Oh yeah, he's close. I'm sure my son wouldn't mind me living just a little further away, but because I'm right there all the time. But I don't miss a ball game, and it's so fun. Oh, I wouldn't change a thing. I could never move away, because they're my pals,
I did a movie in Salt Lake City in that mall. There's a giant mall, and it was one of those high school musical sequels. It was called The American Mall, and it was a musical. And
really?
I was there for a while. Yeah.
How long ago?
2000, maybe 9 or 10, something.
Oh, wow.
Like that.
Wow.
Well, speaking of musicals, they filmed oh gosh, now my brain went away. This Ogden High, we have Ogden High here that's historical. It's in lots of movies, and it's absolutely beautiful. Everything's marble in there, and I'm sure the kids do not appreciate it. And when I was younger and went through there, I did not appreciate it, but I went to a little dance recital there, and it's absolutely amazing. And I think it was High School Musical that they filmed there. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very good.
Lots of stuff. That's fun. Lots of stuff is filmed here. In fact, we went to Hollywood the Hollywood show. I finally got to meet Gianni in person, Al, Gianni and Julia.
Oh, she went to the autograph
why,
show. The
why didn't
autograph
I see
show in
you
Burbank.
there?
You
How
weren't
come?
there. We would have seen you.
Oh, it wasn't
I
at the
wandered around a lot. It
Yeah.
was entertaining.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I
was
was
She's
there a
never
couple
been
of
there.
years ago. I was there like I was there 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember, but yeah, that's a fun thing. Everybody hangs out and has a good time signing autographs. I love
yeah. Well, that was the first time I got to meet Gianni in person, Gianni and Julia, and we had a ball. But yeah, that was some entertainment for a couple of days, and it was so fun to get to meet these guys in person. So
Gianni, you should have sang in the evening during that show at one of the venues around there. You should have went somewhere and sang like
I
4.
didn't have enough time. They gave it to me late because they wouldn't guarantee me what I wanted. So then they finally gave it to me. Then everything around there. Well, Burbank is not really a colorful city. The good
Yeah.
news about it, it's right near the airport. We stayed right there, so we
yeah,
were there 2 days and out.
Was that this year, like in the last few months?
when was it? A couple months ago.
Yeah,
I did it last year. Deborah, there was a whole Dallas section with Linda Gray and Patrick, whatever his name is.
Duffy.
Yeah,
Patrick
they were
Duffy.
all there, and Deborah was there in one room. I was in another room. A lot of people were there. It was really fun.
they're fun to do though. They are.
Yeah, they're great. You get to have fun, see everybody.
I was just reflecting with both of you talking about sports, and I know you play that touch football every Saturday yet. He still plays touch football in
That's
Central
every
Park.
week.
In Central Park, the other day they had a picture. He sent a not he posted it, and they're all bundled up. It was like 7 degrees, and they're playing touch football in Central Park.
Crazy. This game's been going on since 1964 when Lyndon Johnson was president. In the summer, we play softball in Central Park up on the North Meadow on 102nd Street every Saturday. And then all winter, the worse the weather, the better. The more it's snowing, the more fun we have. And we play all winter on Saturday mornings at Riverside Park and 107th Street. And it is just a blast. Like, especially when it's super cold, but the sun's out. You know, it's like skiing. After 2 minutes, you're not even cold. It's so much fun.
Well, it looks like you're having a ball.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's funny, because my grandkids, they say, "Poppy, how come you don't talk about sports? Did you ever play sports when you were a kid?" And they don't know about my past.
It's shooting the Lucchese's.
No. No, but I said, I used to play sports every Saturday morning. They said, what'd you do? I said, I was first base because I was a cripple. They used to leave me on the stoop. I was actually the base. They'd run and kick my head.
They'd have to run by and give you 5 to get to second base. That's really funny.
Oh, that's crazy.
So let me tell you one other crazy story. So basically, we're older guys. Nobody wants to hurt each other. So there's no blocking. There's only picking, like in basketball. When you block, you have to keep your feet still so the people have to run around you. So 2 years ago, I asked this guy, like, good looking, probably 60, 6'2". You want to play? He's like, yeah. So he plays football with us. He's played every Saturday since. His name's Lon Levin. The other day, someone's at this guy's very soft-spoken. And it's like, I can't play this week. I have to go to Washington. Yeah, we go to Washington a lot. So the other day, somebody goes to the Smithsonian. They're like, you're in the Smithsonian. This guy invented satellite radio. There's a picture of him in the Smithsonian with his first satellite radio. And he was hired to study this asteroid that's headed toward Earth for the next 40 years. His company was hired, and he's playing ball, never said a word for 2 years. Somebody sees him in the Smithsonian, his exhibition. But anyway, he still plays with us. It's an interesting group of guys.
Okay. So what's your next movie you're working on?
It's the thing Back for the Holidays or Home for the Holidays. Let me look. My agent.
And then your dog food show. Then your dog appearance.
Dog food commercial. Let's see. No, nothing there. I had some weird thing for my manager. I thought I got a job, but I guess I imagined it. I thought I had a new one. No.
Darn it.
Yeah. You have to have a bulletin board You must have something on each week on television or in the movies.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, probably reruns, right? Reruns are all over the place. You're on every night on The Godfather on one of the 1,000 stations on Verizon. You know,
And I was thank God for our union, as you have to know, Al. It's amazing. And with this new contract, I'm getting checks now for The Godfather that are insane.
Wow. That's great.
Every quarter, it's so crazy. But no, that's one of the reasons what do I want to do? Because I made like 46 motion pictures. They won 9 Oscars. Now, what am I going to go do? After doing Any Given Sunday.
Do the dog commercial with me.
I don't like dogs.
You can play the cat.
Hey, you played a woman in that one movie. What was it? Lepke?
Oh, that was no, not Lepke. No, Lepke. I played Albert Anastasia.
Okay.
No, who was that guy? Great guy, a karate guy. What was his name?
Oh my God, Sean Lee.
No. This is older guy. But
Van
anyway,
Damme. No.
I played a lady in the beginning, and he played a priest, and both of us were there to kill the guy that was in church.
Oh wow, that's funny.
And Tom Selleck and his wife produced it. Big movie.
That's right.
I know Jilly Mack very well. I know his wife very, very well.
Yeah.
It was Jilly, right? Same wife, right? Yeah.
Oh, you'd never leave, huh?
Yeah, they're both really, really nice. I did his movie of the week thing that he does, the Stone. You know what I'm talking about? John, anyway, I did one of those movies of the weeks with him. He's a very nice guy.
Oh yeah.
And his wife was in acting class with me for years out in LA in Milton Gonzalez's class.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, they've lived out in the valley for 100 years, same house.
Yeah. And he studied with Milton for 5 years before I went there. He studied in that class. That's where he got all his training.
I never went to the class either, though.
Yeah.
I never went to. I didn't go to any classes.
I didn't have to. You're a natural.
Master class. You had the master class teacher, right? Do you know who taught him acting or coached him?
Yeah. The Godfather, John Corleone taught him. Brando.
Brando.
He was my guy, man.
So I was trying to pick up this teacher once. She looked like you. She was so beautiful. And I was like, you want to go for coffee Monday night? She goes, no, I'm sorry. I got class. I said, well, I'm busy Tuesday, but Wednesday, can we get something to eat? She goes, I'm sorry. I got class. I said, how about lunch on Thursday? She goes, I got class. I said, do me a favor. Call me when you got no class.
Did she ever show up?
What was she studying every day?
She was a teacher.
Oh.
Call me when you got no class. She goes, no problem.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so wild, man.
All right, Gianni, let's go to another quick commercial and get that over with so we can get back to talking to Al.
Crest. It's the toothpaste.
What's that? Toothpaste? Do it, Crest toothpaste. There you go.
Crest.
No, do it. Do ad-lib.
This is so good. You could only brush once a week.
What kind of toothpaste is that? Crest?
Crest Ultra Whitening.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, on television, it's backwards.
Oh yeah,
that's another thing. I haven't gone to the dentist in 30 years.
Oh my God, you should go. You should go to the dentist. I mean, you have beautiful teeth, but
I bought these teeth. It's like a Bentley. It cost me in my mouth, and they told me it's made out of titanium. They're all, they're all to my gums, and you have to go. So I was going to get a cleaning, and the guy said, you don't have to come and even get these teeth cleaned.
No. So what do you use? One of those like water picks to just wash them down and stuff?
Yeah, it's got that rotating thing.
Yeah, very good.
Whatever. I try to make life easy, It's you are such a. I mean, isn't he? Though, I mean, he lights up a room. And you never did comedy.
That's right. And you know what? People love you on our show and want to hear you back, want to hear about your movies.
They keep asking about you.
That's right. I keep asking. I'm excited to see that movie. but I watch what you do, and of course, like I said, I stalk you on Instagram, so I know what you're up to, and where you're at. You're leaving good clues.
She's
You knew I
stalking
was in
you.
Bulgaria.
She's
That's right.
stalking you.
I know where you were. All right, Gianni, you didn't do your commercial. We got the crest.
Who cares? I got enough money. Don't worry about it.
All right. So let's see.
I should let the IRS know. I was only kidding. I was only kidding. They're always looking where my money is.
Yeah, the IRS.
That's wild. All right. What haven't we talked about? Because
what would you like to promote, sir? Anything coming up? A movie?
Just like I said, I've wrote a tracker already. No, it's all right. What do I have coming?
What we should
I had to cancel both singing gigs because Deborah's house burnt down in Pacific Palisades.
Oh, wow. How long ago was that?
On January 7th, to the ground. There wasn't a photograph left.
Oh, my God.
To the ground. Like, they had that house since 1962. Her mother was in it. Her brother was in it.
It's her family's house?
Yeah, she grew up in that house, but it's hers. She owns it now. And it was, she her mother was in it, and her mother didn't want to leave.
Oh my God.
And her brother has special needs, and he's like, Ma, you have to leave. If she didn't leave, within 1 hour, she would have been dead.
Oh my God.
Within 1 hour. And it's so weird. I've been to that place 100 times. It's like a flat neighborhood. You just can't envision that everything will be gone. Her high school's gone, Pally High, Paul Revere Junior High.
So she was on the valley side.
Yeah, no. Pally. She lived in Pacific Palisades, Pally High.
Oh, okay.
Palisades High. And she, everybody went to that school, like half the movie stars' kids and the movie stars when they were little, the California people went to Pally High, and the whole neighborhood's gone. Pacific Palisades is gone.
My daughter, Gia, I'm fortunate.
I remember her.
Fabulous kid. Yeah. She lost an $11 million house.
Yeah.
And now the mudslides in
Malibu, where was it?
Pacific Palisades on the cliffs looking down.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Just before you go down Sunset.
Yep.
She was right up there. But now last week, her grounds washed away in a mudslide. So the lot's not even there.
The lot's not there. She lost her land. So she can't even sell the land. And the insurance only covers the dwelling and the personal possessions. She's going to get screwed out of like $4 million.
Not four. The house was $11 million.
Yeah, but she'll probably get the dwelling back from the insurance company. They have to do that.
Oh, I don't know.
If she was insured.
Well, they're trying to fight everything because it was an act of God.
You know what?
These insurance companies are the worst.
They're scum. Yeah. And this says it all. And I never realized it until Deborah, they paid their taxes for 50, 60 years, property taxes, no crime, no anything. Their houses burns down because you got a liberal psychotic mayor, this Karen Bass. There's no water in the fire hydrants. She cuts the fire budget, and now she hires the LBGTQ. She fires the fire chief and blames it on her when she's the one that cut the budget. The governor Newsom is a moron. He's an idiot, and he shouldn't be there. So this woman gets nothing. There's not even a stand on Sunset Boulevard saying, you need somewhere to sleep tonight? So you know what I told the mother to do? Get on a plane, come to New York. We'll say you're from Nicaragua and you just crossed the border. We'll get you into the Roosevelt Hotel on 45th Street, free phone, free healthcare, free food, and you're an immigrant and you could sit in the Roosevelt Hotel. But as a tax-paying American, you can't get a dime for your house burning down. And you got to fight with the insurance company. And the insurance companies, I know I'm rambling, but I want to say one other thing. Look at the insurance companies. Look at Geico. You got the little lizard. Look at Progressive. You got that Flo idiot with the other. Look at Liberty Mutual, the bird. They don't even pretend to tell you they'll do anything for you. Their commercials are all comedic because they know they're going to rip you off. They have nothing to offer you, and they don't advertise that other than stupid comedic shit to get their insurance because they know their business policy is not to protect you, to pay you as little. that they can legally get away with, and in the time of your biggest need, not to be there. That's what they are. That's what those companies are. And my parents went through it with a fire. And you should have seen me on the phone. I'm surprised they didn't hang up on me. And we won. We won. You have to get a private adjuster. You have to get a lawyer. It's a terrible situation, the greed in this country. But anyway, that's all of the story.
Well, you know, that insurance guy got shot right in broad daylight the other day.
And there's protests every week that guy should be let go. Morons are protesting in New York that he's a hero. You know, I mean, you don't.
We'll leave on that note, and I think you should definitely pay a politician, because every once in a while you go off on these things. You are so believable. It's like
I believe you.
I'm easily ticked off.
Oh, that's
the Italian thing, the Sicilian side.
There you go. Well, thank you always.
Great point, though.
Love you guys. Love you.
You're the best, and I'm looking forward to it. That's the one thing we have to promote. Look for us at PNC in the late spring, early summer. We're going
to do an Italian night show, and maybe Uncle Junior will probably come and sing a couple of songs. Furio, Federico Castellaccio will probably sing a couple of Napolitanians. Oh my God. He'll sing a couple of Italian songs.
That's right. Out of 9,000 seats, I'm going to be in one.
I'm getting you the VIP.
You are definitely coming.
Count on it already.
You're on it. So with that said, keep the cards and letters coming.
Yeah.
We want to hear, especially anything you want to hear about our friend Al, just write us. He'll come on and talk about it.
Yep.
Al, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
And if anybody wants to talk to me, just call 1-800. I'll date you anytime.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble, Al. Anytime that you're not getting paid.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank both of you.
Good to see you guys.
Out
see
there.
You next
God bless
time.
you.
And that was that. But I'll be back.
No regrets, no complaints. Lived a life with no restraints.